Why do we focus so much on THC? There's over 100 cannabinoids in the cannabis plant. CBD is another one that's well known of. There's many others. There's THCV, there's CBG, etc. And we'll get into those in future videos. But for now, I'd like to share that a paradigm shift for me was realizing that I actually prefer strains that have lower quantities of THC and balanced quantities of CBD. I also enjoy other different ratios of cannabinoids, and I even like having some high THC strains as well, don't get me wrong. But it was transformational for me to realize that, hey, it's not about the THC percentage. And it's interesting that when you go to a dispensary, they're often touting that, oh, this one's got this high of a percentage and this high of a percentage and that. And I always hesitate to use the analogy of alcohol and cannabis because they're so different. And in my opinion, one is a medicine and one's a poison. But anyway, you don't go into a liquor store and they tell you, oh, have this whatever Everclear with the highest ABV, or drink this IPA, double IPA, triple IPA that's got all this alcohol content. No, the focus is on the flavor, the nuances, the terroir, all these other factors. In a similar way, there's many other dimensions to cannabis than just the THC percentage. There's what are the other cannabinoids? What are the terpenes that are in there, which those affect the flavor and the experience, the effect of the flower. I invite you to learn more about this and to see what works well for you. Also to trust your nose. Don't just go with the highest THC percentage. Go for the one that smells good to you. Your body knows, you know, and there's a wisdom to ourselves of, hey, if you don't like cilantro, don't eat cilantro. But if you love strawberries, you should probably eat strawberries. In a similar way with cannabis, smell the different ones and see which ones speak to you. And then also I would invite you to experiment with strains that have lower THC and that have balanced CBD, and then also other cannabinoids. And also for you to look at the percentage of total terpenes and then the composition of the terpenes. And this will help inform you to understand which strains are right for you and work best. And there's different strains for different moments. So let's move beyond just to focus on THC. There's so much more to cannabis. Tell me more about your experience.